Hello, this is Jane Talbot, and you're very welcome to episode 23 of the Big Renga Roundup, the show that brings you all the latest news and views from the Big Renga project, a collaborative poetry project involving 13 poets creating 25 linked verses of poetry over 25 days. And here we are already at day 23, and it's a big day. Why is it a big day? Well, today's the day that we start the third and final page of our Renga, and it is over to Renga Cree for that important task. What's a little bit different about this page is only got 3 verses in it because we're finishing on day 25. And we're trying to adhere as best we can to the fundamental rules of Renga. And that means that we have chosen as a minimum on this page to invoke the moon rule, because the fundamental Renga rules state that on every single page, the moon rule, in other words, autumn, must be invoked. So that's Renga's job today. She has a 575, and this is what she's come up with. Bonfire gathering around ancient light, dusk moon, fleeting precious life. So we know she's invoked the moon rule. She's used moon as her autumn kigo. She also submitted some notes. So every day when the poet submits their verse, they also have to submit some notes which explain such things as continuity, progression, and contrast. So let's see what Renga has submitted with her verse. So Renga says, I show continuity with the last verse by reflecting the sun's heat in the bonfire. So Janet mentioned sun yesterday. I also mirror Janet's restored with my gathering. We've been coming together across centuries around bonfires. I also show a contrast, juxtaposing the togetherness of gathering with the aloneness of death. So for me, there's a real shift in tone there. And we're moving towards the end of things too, the death of the poem. Our final verse will be on the 25th, and we've decided that we'll have only 2 consecutive verses of moon or autumn, so that the final verse can bring us full circle into winter. Things are coming to a close. See you tomorrow.